represent Tier 3 lenders like Buckeye Financial, the sponsor of this site at GotJobAndECard.com. Buckeye Financial, Tier 3 lender, primarily makes their decision not like Tier 1 and Tier lenders who base their decision just solely based on your previous credit history. We base our decision to give you loans based on your cash down payment. We typically like short-term loans and lower dollar loans, okay, which means far less interest. Let me go through some examples. We work with folks with bumped and bruised credit, bad credit, okay, people who've had either no credit, who've been in bankruptcy or divorce or slow pay on previous credit cards or bills, previous repossessions or job loss. Our minimum requirements are typically, there's always flexibility with Buckeye Financial, okay, but usually $1,000 a month or more between the joint income, okay, $300 down or more. If you want to get into our loans, we do require a down payment. Payments, you need to be able to afford a payment between $250 to $550. Typical payments range between $300 to $350, and that's because they're very short-term loans. Loans that we normally offer are between $2,000 and $8,000, and we are very flexible. I've had Buckeye Financial lend money as much as $12,000, okay? But the key is short-term, lower dollar loans. And let me give you an example. Okay? Let's say you did an amount finance of $7,000. Okay, your payment would be $310 per month for 30 months, which is just a little over 2 years, 2.5 years. Okay, I'm figuring an interest rate at 23.5, which is the highest rate available through Buckeye Financial, just to give you an illustration of how much you would pay in interest. Okay, they're not always that high. I've done rates as low as 12.9% through Buckeye Financial. But if you take $310 per month times 30 months, the total amount you would pay back on a $7,000 loan would be $9,322, which means you would pay $2,322 in total interest. Okay, the whole idea with Buckeye Financial is that if you can pay 18 to 24 monthly payments on time, then you're going to get yourself in a position where you skip the Tier 2 lender and go right to a Tier 1 lender, which interest rates are far less, much more flexible terms, and it's far easier to trade out of the vehicle sooner without having any negative equity. That is the whole premise behind going through Buckeye Financial. A lot of times people may have higher expectations than just a $7,000 loan, but the whole idea here is to build credit without paying too much in monthly interest. Okay? If this is the type of loan that makes sense to you, click on the credit application below so I can get started getting you approved.